Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Please take this moment now with helping me. Click here, subscribe. Next, click this bell. Next, ensure to click all. This helps you receive a notification when I posted my next videos. Next, click this thumbs up button after every time you watch my video. This pushes it up in the engagement ratings and means it will be suggested to more people, therefore is likely to get more views to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I also have a Patreon page. Click show more. Scroll down. This link here, my Patreon, click on it. Select the membership. With this membership, you'll get access to all this information. Very good content. It's Monday, March 22nd, 3:13 p.m. New York time. Going to do a market review on the weekly time frames. Yes, it's Monday. So we're going to look today to see if we took out last week's high or last week's low to help identify leadership. Yeah, some of this might be for a beginner's guide, but let's review it again. So the current candle is not representing a full week because it's only Monday and the market's not yet closed. We'll start off with the equity indexes. The SP 500 cash index, Sierra Papa X-ray. It's a yellow candle. That means the high and low do not go above or below the prior candle yet. It's neutral. It doesn't know what it wants to do yet. NASDAQ 100, same thing, inside candle, indecision. The Dow Jones Index, also same thing, indecision. The Russell 2000, same thing, indecision. And it's even a smaller trading range. The Dow Jones Transport Industry Index broke above the high of last week. Outstanding leadership, momentum's to the upside. The Dow Utilities inside candle, indecision. So takeaway here is, first, the NASDAQ 100, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the Dow Transports, and the Dow Utilities. These four indexes are inside the S&P 500 index. So the strongest index for the day that broke above or below the prior week is just the Dow Transports leadership. It knows what it wants to do. It wants to go higher. The other ones are struggling. And notice the Dow Utilities small trading range and the Dow and the Russell 2000 small trading range. Let's go on to look at some more. Look at the interest rates. That has a huge effect on the indexes. The 30-year inside candle, indecision. The 10-year inside candle, indecision, as well as the 5-year, even a smaller trading range. Yep. But still, the momentum has been up for all those. So expect the interest rates to continue going higher. And the yields, the treasuries trade inverse. So you got the 30-year bond trending down, 10-year note trending down, and the 5-year trending down. Even though they're all inside candles currently, the momentum's still down. Little note here, higher interest rates, it helps the banks. So the Russell 2000 index has a lot of banks in it, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average has a lot of banks in there. And who does it hurt? It hurts a lot of small businesses that are more dependent on loans from the interest rate that affects, because that can be adjustable versus these big corporations that sell bonds. Yeah, so the Russell 2000 could get hurt. Use caution when you're buying stocks in the Russell 2000. Identify what stock sector they're in. Let's go to some other, such as the S&P 500 indexes. The S&P 500 sectors. There's 11 sectors in the S&P 500. And the one that has the largest weighted average is the XLK technology. Look at that inside candle indecision. But this weighs the most, this index in the S&P 500, and it's not breaking above or below the prior week yet. XLV, yep, it traded lower. This low took out that low. So still in a consolidation. Yep, I know it's green and it's near the high of the day, but the low of the day took out the low of prior week. So look at that. It touched it, went lower, and then got its head straight and ran back up. So we'll see at the end of the week what this really does. But that was mixed signals, understand? XLV, healthcare, has mixed signals. What's happening there? XLF, the financials, woof, it determined what it did. It broke below the low of last week. Lower low, lower high. So the financials, if you have profits, consider, if you have gains, consider taking profits by closing those trades. Yep, I have a playlist of financial stocks that I've been showing that shows what the best top 5, top 10 best financial stocks have been. If you're applying good money management, you might have already closed your positions and taken profits. Nothing wrong with that. If you're holding those positions and prices are declining and doing the same as this, took out last week's low, and you're going to sit there and watch it, any gains you make melt away, that's not good money management. No. XLY, inside candle, indecision. XLC, inside candle, indecision. XLI, up, it also broke below the low of last week. So it's a trend reversal. XLI, interesting. That only makes up 9.7% of the S&P 500. It's the industrials. Yep. See what happens at the end of the week. XLP, inside candle, indecision. XLE, broke below the low of last week. So it also broke below this consolidation. So again, it's making reversal, momentums to the downside. That's the energy. XLU also broke below the low of last week. So the energy sector, financial sector, the ones that you could call are more conservative stocks, not necessarily growth stocks. Yep, they reversed. They're going lower. XLRE, momentum, lower low, lower high. Broke below the low of last week already. Interesting. So what was past leadership is really rolling over. XLB, inside candle, indecision. So there you go. Only a few of these broke above or below last week. A lot of them are indecision. So nothing wrong with taking profits or gains positions instead of staying in a marriage that's not working. Or relationship, or whatever you want to call it. Plus a car, if it's not working, or if it is and you're spending a lot of money keep repairing it, may not be a good investment. Maybe consider scrapping and getting a better investment and helping the car industry. Let's go on to the next. The Fang stocks, really, really, really important because those are heavily weighted. They make up a big percentage of the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, and the Dow Jones. When these move, they can make the indexes move. Apple, inside candle, indecision. Yep, it's been like that for several weeks in this consolidation. Not good. Microsoft also, wow, same thing. Didn't take out the higher low of last week, indecision. Amazon, same thing. Facebook, higher high, higher low. Took out the high of last week. Wow, Facebook gunning higher. Just shy of that $300. Well, leadership. Yeah, but let's look at the bigger picture. For the year to date, it's at the high, but it didn't take out the high of last year yet. See this yellow horizontal line? This was the high of last year. We have yet taken that out, but we are, for this year, at the highest point for the year. So see what happens. Be cautious. Be really cautious. Because it might go back, retest above that number, 304.67, or even 305, and then the sellers come in, the ones that were there, bought on top, they might decide, hey, they're breaking even, closing their trade, and they might just sell off. So watch for caution. but we'll see the momentum continue going higher high. Goog, inside candle, indecision. Tesla, yep, here's the high for the year. We're way below it, and we're inside the range of last week, and last week's candle is inside range of the prior week. So right now, 3 candles, inside candles, indecision. Where is leadership? What happened to that man that used to tweet a lot and get himself in trouble? So we're closer to the low of this year than we are the high this year. But this is building a wedge, which is building a coil in there. It's getting tighter and tighter. Will break out. Use caution, because those are happening. And look what happened here when we had those yellow candles. So maybe smart money might be selling it. The big institutions might be selling their money and putting it in somewhere else. I don't know. We'll have to wait patiently and watch. But time will tell, because institutions have to disclose every few months what they're holding in positions and what they sold. It's very transparent. November, Victor Delta Alpha. Yep, inside candle, indecision. Netflix, inside candle, indecision. And Bravo Alpha, inside candle, indecision.